Imagine a world where the average person lives on less than $2 a day, relative for 19% of human before 1800. I'm Denis Ananda Putra, with the studio number 244. And today we dissect 500 years of global economic history through three lenses: power imbalance, systemic crisis, and paradigm shift. Why does this matter? Because today inflation, inequality, and climate challenge are rooted in historical structures. On this occasion, we'll have challenged mainstream narrative about the progress, analyze why a nation is developed, and debate if capitalism is reformable. We start with the Malthusian trap. Pivot to colonialist role in industrialization, exposed to fragility of the 20th century order, and end with the critical question: is the crowd inevitable? For millennia, humanity was trapped by Malthus' principle: population crowd outstrip resource. Then Britain escaped. Why? Geography? Coal deposits? Or something darker? Economists Van Vlekker's Empire of Cotton in 2014 proves industrialization relied on coarse labor. Cotton points from enslaved African and colonized Indian found innovation. What was exploitation sufficient? No, institution mattered. Douglas Northbrook showed England patent laws incentivized innovation, where Spain's absolution failed. Not the divergence. In 1700, India produced 25% of world GDP. By 1900, 4%. So what? Industrialization once genius, it was extraction. This frames today climate threat. The global north emit first, the south pay. Post 1945, the West designed a golden age, which exchanged rights, capital controls, and social contracts. Growth? Yes. Inclusive? For some. By 1971, the Triffin dilemma shattered Bretton Woods. The dollar's dominance created instability, not theory but fact. Barry S.R. Green's 2019 data show resource switched from gold to volatile currencies. And neoliberals, Hayek's ideology claim market self-corrects. Reality? Pinochet becomes the first lab test. Result? Inequality scarred from 0.45 to 0.459 Gini by 19,000. Multi-perspective class. Dani Rodrik in 2018 proves hyperglobalization undermines democracy, yet IMF structural adjustment demanded. Here's the tragedy. When Indonesia refused austerity in 1997, capital flight caused 20% of unemployment. When it's compiled, poverty doubled. 2008 wasn't an accident, it was embedded. Complex derivative, deregulation, and inequality create what Thomas Piketty calls patrimonial capitalism. Capital in the 21st century, in the 2013, shows top 1% captured 95% of post-crisis growth. The so what for economists? Denis price freeze, behavioral economics, Taylor's 2017 Nobel Prize proves markets aren't rational, yet mainstream models ignore it. And then the limitation. My analysis excludes shadows banking's role, but 2022 EAI study admits data gaps. Now the polycrisis, climate change, pandemic, and AI disruption. Kate Raworth, though not economics, in the 2017 argues GDP growth is obsolete, but degrowth faces a dilemma. Can we redistribute without growth? I say no, but Herman Kelly's steady-state economics offers tools. Global economic history is a cycle of extraction, crisis, and partial reform. from colonialist to carbon power dictates pattern. Takeaway for development. Ha-Joon Chang was right, kicking away the later proceeds. The West industrialists with tariff denied them to global south today. Anticipating your critique, but has capitalists lifted billions from poverty? Yes, yet Jason Heikel's 2021 data proves what occurred in China despite neoliberalism, not because of it. If economic paradigms are social constructs, can we build one prioritizing ecological stability over accumulation? I'll debate you. Much metabolic risk irreparable? Okay, thank you. That's class perspective.